Damn it, man, I heard the People's Revolutionary Army was once 1,000 strong. Now what happened?
They got government jobs.
I'm going to say some stuff that's going to ruffle some feathers. It may even...
Ooh, you hear that inflection? You hear the tone of this guy's voice? All right, let's see what he has for us, huh, boys?
Evoke anger out of some of you, but if it does evoke anger, it's because it's the truth. So sit the fuck down and put the shoe on, Cinderella.
Woo! Come through hot. My man come through smoking right shit. All right, bruh. What the fuck you got, fam? What's good? What's really popping with this shit? I want to be offended. Bring it on, motherfucker.
Because here we go. If you look at the culprits from most of the school shootings, most of the church shootings, most of the attacks against the LGBT and minority groups, who is it? It's white cis men. Oh, no!
Wow. I was expecting, I was like, the way you was just like firing off, I'm thrown for a curveball here. I was expecting, the 2080 rule, right? That the 13, what is that, 13, the 1360 1380 rule. Either ways. Yeah. And if you sit there and actually add in a lot of mass shootings that don't get categorized as mass shootings, namely gang shootings and the like, you'd see a far bigger comparison. You know what I'm saying? Like the numbers will start to roll on in there, champ. Because you're right for the most part when it comes to those specific types of mass shootings, but that's because they never roll, urban street shootings in with those shootings. They always keep them separate for this very reason right here. So we can have a white boy up there talking about how you're going to be angry when I tell you that white boys commit a lot of shootings. Like, am I? My guy, take it easy there, champ. But yeah, let's continue. Let's keep going.
It's a mental health crisis. We need to acknowledge it. No.
We do. Because it is a mental health crisis. And this mental health issue isn't, and that's the fun part, is that mental health issue, it's so far spread. Like, it knows no color, it knows no sex, particularly the mental health issue when it comes to gender and all that other fun shit. It doesn't know any of these things. There's a reason the types like Liver King can take can go get so big on social media, is because, honestly, most young men would prefer to get back to basics, where it's just like, hey, boy meets girl, and damsels in distress and all this other fun shit. But we've been culturally, we've been drawn so far away from our basics, from our biology, thanks to the ideology of gender and the like, that it creates this psychosis that many of them end up participating in. And that's the thing, that's not just reflected via those school shootings, but also within those gang shootings. That's one of the that loss of mainly testosterone, mainly guiding testosterone to really show young men how to balance out their anger in a productive and meaningful way that doesn't harm others. How to truly harness their testosterone and their masculine energy towards something that can make them of use. It's gone, it's lacking. And this isn't something, and no, that shouldn't, that it should anger people, actually, that's happened. But shit, you're not, who am I to tell people what to do with their junk and with their families and the like.
No, we're not going to use mental health illnesses as the reasoning of why this is happening. I have mental health issues and I'm white. I'm not going...
No shit, huh? And I respect you. I respect you so much for admitting that. Because I admit it too. Bruh, we are all mice in this maze, fam. We are all mice in this maze. But to really be to be dismissive, to be like, oh my goodness, hey, you're not saying anything that you haven't been programmed to say, all right? Oh my goodness, us white males, we are so terrible. Yeah, trust me, I'm a black guy. You think I don't know. You don't know how easy it is for me to point to other black guys and like, man, that guy's fucking nuts, huh? Look at me. But that's the thing, like, look at me. Am I any better than him, huh? Or are we just two different individuals?
I'm not going out there doing this shit. It's white cis men who are a part of the far right winged ideology of fascism. That
So sad. It's so sad. Like you're just spewing word salad, my guy. You're spewing word salad, and you dismiss. Yeah, it is a mental health issue. It really is, and there's a lot of mental health issues that you yourself admit that you have. You have your own. We all have our own issues. And so, thusly, in like I said, also, like if you sit there and actually, when it comes to the numbers that you're looking at, you tie that in with gang violence and like, then yeah, that those numbers actually fucking they kind of even out. Maybe even come to where they are in just the general population. That 1350, 1360.
that is a true threat in the terrorism to this country. And if you don't fucking think so, you're a fucking dingbat. Oh, and P.S.
Well, here's the thing. Like, what do you, as an individual, determine to be that fascism? Determined to be that authoritarianism? Determined to be that right wing thing? You consider me right wing, even though I'm not white? I'm definitely cis, but I'm definitely not white. Like, do you consider my idea that traditional families would probably solve? Do you think that idea is fascistic? Oh, it's patriarchal. Well, I mean, we've been living under a matriarchal rule, particularly in urban centers, for a very long time, and those places have not gotten any better. So, exactly what's to be had from continuing down this path of A, ignoring that the fact it is mental health issues, and B, a large portion of that comes from that lack of guidance, comes from being the offspring of someone who made bad choices in and of themselves, which have put you behind the eight ball before you even got the chance to really get your teeth sunk in here on this planet. I mean, really, guy, I like anger. Nah, not really, bruh.
P.S. A drag queen reading to your child isn't going to do anything to them, but you.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Yes, it does. It puts this idea in their head that that's okay. And no, it's not. Men dressing like women. I'm sorry. I hate to break this to you motherfuckers, but no, that's just not cool. That's just not okay. That shit runs directly in the face, particularly when you talk about like the gender reassignments and all this other fun shit. That shit runs directly in the face, in the face of at least my faith. Like God would not have that of us, and God don't make mistakes, right? My God don't make mistakes. Thusly, if you was born with a penis, guess what? You're a dude. I don't give a shit what it is you think or what you think. But at the same time, yeah, you going to think what you think, and I know that I, for one, can't stop you. All I can do is say God bless you, stay the fuck out of my way, and that's what I do. So guys, with that being said, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like it, toss a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Don't be scared of you. Sub me, jump a fantastic voice. You want to get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute, like, I'm the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications. Get something from Teespring. Check me out on Odyssey as well. Links in the description. Actually go to the description box and do damage and speak. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yeah, this is fucking ridiculous. Sir, you sit here, hey, okay, all you really can do is just be the best version of you. That's all we as individuals and human beings can do, is just be the best version of ourselves that we can be. Like all this finger wagging and finger shaking at these groups, particularly the group you're a part of, is some self-loathing, self-deprecating shit. And honestly, you go against your testosterone when you do such. But hey, you may disagree, and that's what my comment section's for. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Till the next one.
Your booze mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. Every breath I take without your permission raises my self-esteem.